Alright guys, Mark Boy 316 here with another video. We got a John Cena book here. All different forms of John Cena. It's the Hustle, Loyalty, Respect, the World of John Cena. And there's a John Cena wristband on the back here. As it says, life moves pretty fast in WWE. I remember when I started, WWE was a very big part of my life. And the WWE became my life. It was by my choice. I wanted to give every single thing I have to each and every one of you. Every time I step through these ropes, John Cena. And there's a Cena's autograph. John Cena coming to the ring with the belt. Him and The Rock. I imagine that's probably 28. WrestleMania 28, and then that's WrestleMania 25 when he had Edge and Big Show on his shoulders. Look at the prices of this book though, back in whenever this book was published or came out. Well, yeah, look at that. In the USA it was 25, Canada was 29, the UK was 18, and Australia was $39. Well, yeah, some cool pictures in here, and like WrestleMania 25, him celebrating with the title. John Cena saluting. See him with his green shirt. Right there. Him doing that leg drop off the top. Like part 1, who is John Cena? Him on the mic. Hustle, loyalty, respect. Head to toe, there he is, John Cena. Rise Above Hate shirt. Him with the US title. Making an entrance. There he is with that spinner WWE title. There's the Brood up there. Some pretty cool pictures. There's the John Cena Big Show on the shoulders. The Best Attitude Adjustments. You see him there. Of course, it's him and Big Show almost all the time. Him and Viscera. Pretty cool shots there. And of course, one of his opponents or rivals, Big Show, when he beat him at 20 for the US title. No Way Out DVD, look at that. McMahon shouting at John Laurinaitis, No Way Out 2012. Oh my god. When he fought Big Show in the cage, or Laurinaitis. Yeah, Big Show. John Cena. Again, obviously. You can't see me. Yes, we can. We can see you, John. There's him as a kid with his paper championship. Hard Knocks gym, him working out. He always had classic cars and stuff. There's Austin, Flair, Piper, Rick Rude, Randy Savage, NWO. Some pretty cool stuff in here. It was the prototype, John Cena, OVW. Look at that, Brock Lesnar, Shelton Benjamin, Randy Orton, Leviathan or Batista. What a class that was, though, holy crap. Ruthless Aggression when he debuted against Kurt on SmackDown. Dr. Thugonomics should have been that from the start. Stayed a heel his entire career. That would have been great. There he is as the US. Yeah, US title. Oh God, the spinner belt. Remember that? Jesus. There's a WWE spinner belt. Some more pictures and stuff. Whole bunch of people he's beaten over the years. Look at that. Wow. One of his opponents, obviously JBL, him and Cena from Judgment Day 2005. Also beat him at WrestleMania 21 for his first WWE title. But yeah, some cool pictures. JBL and Orlando Jordan. Celebrating when he beat JBL for the title at 21. And he's the spinner belt, the world title, and the US title. Of course, he fought Triple H at WrestleMania 22. He fought him and Michaels at 2009 Survivor Series in a triple threat. And of course, he would face Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 23 for the title. So, probably his best feud right there, him and Edge. So many, the TLC match from Unforgiven 06, SummerSlam 2006, Royal Rumble 2006. Great match on Raw with Foley as the ref. And he had some great matches with Edge. Edge would, of course, cash in on Cena at New Year's Revolution. But yeah, just had some great matches with Edge. There's the Unforgiven 06 TLC match. What a great match that was, actually. There's some of the highlights or parts of the match. Of course, his never-ending feud with Randy Orton. Him and Shawn would beat the team rated RKO for the tag titles. He would face Orton in a Falls Count Anywhere Iron Man match of bragging rights. I do believe he had a quit match against Orton. Of course, had the Backlash match from 2025 here. From Backlash with Cena was a heel. Then key match at SummerSlam and Unforgiven 07. But yeah, like a lot of cool moments. Him and Jericho. Could it be his last opponent? SummerSlam 2005. Then he fought him on Raw, where Jericho got fired by Bischoff after the match. And he beat him at the Armageddon, the Survivor Series 2008 to become world champion. Then he would have the rematch against him at Armageddon 08. Well, yeah, Survivor Series. I do believe it was in Boston. He won the title over Jericho. Then there's the Armageddon DVD cover right there with Jericho. He would beat him in the rematch. The champ and the chairman. There's the C Nation. Just a pretty cool book. Going through all his opponents. When he fought Miz in the quit match too. He fought Ryback, last man standing. So many different stuff. The teammate, when he teamed with Shawn, like I said, to become tag team champion. He teamed with David Otunga, he teamed with Batista and The Miz to become tag champ. But him and Batista, 2008 SummerSlam, when Batista powerbombed him and Cena got injured his neck, I think it was. He beat him at WrestleMania 26 for the title. He had the I Quit match against him. Then, of course, he would go on to beat the Nexus. Dear God, Randy Orton and Edge told you backstage not to beat him. Single-handedly destroyed that group. My God, come on, Cena. Well, yeah, some pretty cool pictures. 30 superstars. He'd go on to win the 2008 and 2013 Royal Rumbles. Two-time Royal Rumble winner. He'd also win Money in the Bank. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome book. Then of course he faced The Rock. Once in a lifetime, but it happened 12. It happened twice. 28 and 29. 28, Rock would beat Cena. And then 29, Cena would have to get his win back. They had a whole DVD on them, Once in a Lifetime, and a Blu-ray. So, yeah. There it is. WrestleMania. There you go. Where Rock got an injury in that, oh god, that is a feud with Ryback. He had the ambulance match, the last man standing. I think the ambulance match was part of the 3 Stages of Hell that he had against Ryback. Good god. And of course, Brock Lesnar destroyed him at WrestlePalooza this year, 2025, and at SummerSlam 2014. Then we got the red, white, and blue. 15 time. Obviously now would be 17 time by now. There's the Extreme Rules 2011 when he beat Miz and Morrison in the steel cage. Of course, he had a feud with Bray Wyatt. Matter of fact, him and Rusev. And of course on Raw, had a great feud with CM Punk, obviously. Him and Orton will unify the titles. This is awesome. Never give up. And yeah, pretty cool book with Cena going through his entire career. As you guys can see, him and Dolph Ziggler having a pretty good feud too. Other stuff with Cena, all that. But yeah, a pretty cool book. So there it is. The World, Hustle, Loyalty, Respect the World of John Cena with the wristband. So there's a book review for you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll catch you guys in the next one.